Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture video. I am Sharath, working as an associate professor in Rajiv Institute of Technology. In this lecture video, we will see the lab program 3 of object-oriented programming with Java, subject code BCS306A. Okay, third program. It's a very simple program. In this, just we need to create a class that contains some instance variable and one method. And from main class, we will call that methods. The question go like this: a class called employee, which models an employee with an ID, name, salary, means we have to create one class that contains employee ID, employee name, employee salary, these three instance variables, and it contains one method, raise salary, and it accepts one parameter. Okay, so that raise salary method, what it will do is it will just calculate the salary increment based on the percentage what you will give. Okay, it's a very simple program. First, here we have created a class called employee, and it has three instance variable and one method. Okay, so as per the question, this employee class should contain employee ID, employee name, and employee salary. Okay, so name we have declared it as a string, ID integer type, salary float type. Next, one more method we have declared here, that is raise salary, and it accepts one parameter. Okay, and it returns incremented salary. This is how we have calculated the incremented salary. And one more class that contains main, and from this main method we will call the raise method. As we all know, program execution starts from main. Okay, now I will come to program. In this main, first we will create the object of employee class. Okay, we are all aware of how to create object of the class. Okay, employee E. Now E is the reference variable. Next, here in this line we have created a scanner class object. As we all know, to read the input from the keyboard, we take the help of scanner class object. This is how we create the scanner class object. Since we are using here scanner, we have imported this package java.util.scanner package. Next, here we are assigning some values to the instance variable. We know how to access the instance variable. Object name dot variable equal to some value. So for three instance variable, we are assigning the value. Next one, display message. So it will ask for the user enter the percentage of increment. Okay, so we will enter some value that will be read with the help of sc.nextInt, and that will get stored to a. Okay, usually percentage we will give it in integer, that's why we have declared this as integer. Next, here we are calling the raise salary method. Okay, so this is how we access the method e dot means object dot raise salary, and we are passing this percentage as a parameter, percentage value. Okay, now control will go to raise salary. You observe here a we have declared as int. At the time of receiving here formal parameter, we have declared as float. I will tell you the reason why we have made like this. So next it is calculating salary plus salary into percentage. So whatever the value you will give, it will get, suppose if you give 10, So 10 by 100.1. So the salary what you will give here, that will be multiplied, and we will calculate the final incremented salary, and it returns, and it will get displayed here. So very simple program. Here the important point is, see here the percentage at the time of taking from the input, we have declared as int, and we are passing int. But here, while receiving, we have declared it as float. See, suppose if I declare this one as int, what happens is, so here at the time of calculation, so if percentage is of integer type, integer by integer it will become, and you won't get the floating values. Okay, decimal value will be terminate. It will get delete, only integer part it will take, so we won't get the hike salary. Okay, we will see when we execute this, we will see the change. Okay, so this is all about the program. Very simple. We create two class, one employee class that contains three instance variable, and one method, that is rise salary. Since it is returning floating type, we have declared this return type as float. And from main method, we will create object, we assign some value to instance variable, and we will call the rise method. Okay, this is all about the program 3. Now we will see the execution. Same program. So three instance variable, method, we have created the object, we have assigned, and so if we run, see here, and it asks for the percentage. Okay, we will enter some values. If we give 10, so the incremented salary is 99,000. So initially we have given 90,000, 10 percentage of 90, 10 percentage of 90 is 9,000. So after increment, salary will be 99. See, now we will see here, suppose if I make it this one as int, what happens? Here, the formal parameter, if we make it as int, okay, now see the change. If I give 10, see, we won't get the increment salary. We are getting the same only, 90,000 only. See, why? Because, see, percentage is of what type? Int. 100 is integer type. So what happens is, so if you give 10, 10 by 100 means 0.1. So here 0.1, integer by integer, the resultant value will be integer only. So it deletes 0.1 and it will store only 0. So salary into 0, 0, and we are left with the initial salary. Initial salary. So this is all about the program. Thank you.